Hi guys, Meso here with Meso Making It. Welcome to my kitchen where today we're going to be making some buttery thin angel biscuits. I have my ingredients here, and one of my ingredients is I have 2.5 cups of plain flour in this sifter, and I've got some other ingredients assembled here also that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to just start with a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 teaspoon of salt. And this is 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. This is 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm going to just sift all of this through. Okay, it's already sifted. And so now I'm going to add in 3/4 cups of cold butter. Have this butter just as cold as you can get it. I'm going to use 2 forks to cut this cold butter through my flour. If you have a pastry cutter, you go ahead and use that. But we want it to look just coarse once all the butter is integrated into the flour. This is a small amount, so 2 forks works fine. So now I'm going to add in 1 cup of cold buttermilk. And this is 1 package of yeast dissolved into 1/4 cup of warm water. I am going to just stir this. So just stirring away. Guys, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, here is a good time to do it. Go ahead and hit that red button and subscribe. Therefore, you'll know every time I upload a new video. So now I'm just covering this with plastic where I'm going to sit it in the refrigerator and let it stay at least 4 hours, or you can keep it overnight. So here I have floured my counter surface, and I've gotten out this mixture out of the refrigerator. It's been in there about 5 hours. So here's my dough. Okay, I'm going to get ready to get it out of the bowl. It looks a little wet to me, so I'm going to go ahead and put about 1 tablespoon of flour on top of it, and I'm going to get it out of the bowl. Yeah, I can tell the way it pours. It is a little wet, so I have a lot of flour here on my countertop, and I'm going to just go ahead and work some of this flour into my ball of dough. Oh, how great it would be if I could really work this fast in my regular life. Okay, so I put flour on my rolling pin so that it won't stick to the dough, and you can see in some places it's sticking a little bit, so I'm just getting flour on that. So okay, now I'm gonna just fold it over on itself, and I'm rubbing flour back up under where it's gonna go, because it's still a little sticky. And we have to get rid of that stickiness. So I'm still working some flour into my dough ball. I'm rolling it out again. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this small juice glass to cut my biscuits. You see that I'm dipping the rim of the glass into the flour, and that's so that it will cut through the dough without sticking. This dough is still just a little softer than it needs to be. I have a pan here that I have greased with butter. So I'm going to go ahead and get these biscuits onto the pan. Now they are a little soft, so you'll see that here that I am just taking the bottom of these biscuits and just put it on the flour to make sure that the bottom of the biscuits are floured and not sticky. They're coming up nicely now though. So I am going to take this dough and I'm going to put it back together to make me another ball, and this time there's a little bit more flour going into this dough mixture, and I am going to get it all pressed out so that I can start cutting my biscuits again. Now some of you like really thick and fluffy biscuits. I don't like thick biscuits. I always pull the inside out and throw it away and sort of just keep the two outside crusts. But I'm making these thin deliberately. If you want thick biscuits or you like thick biscuits, make yours thicker. Don't roll them out so thin. And they'll be, cut them with a glass or a cookie cutter, and then yours will be thicker. Okay, so I think I can get about three, let's see, maybe 3 biscuits out of this. Make sure to keep dipping your cutter back into the flour. And you can see these are more like I want them. These are not as wet at all. I can get one more biscuit here, I think. Yep, that's gonna do it. Here they are in the pan. And I'm going to take that 1/4 cup of melted butter that I had, and I'm just going to brush that butter on these biscuits. Get them into this 400-degree oven for 12 minutes. Ta-da! There they are. Oh, they smell so good. They look so good, and they are piping hot. I've got my butter here, and I'm going to get one for Papa Bear. Can you see how they look on the bottom? They're nice and brown on the bottom. They're very crispy. Oh, do you see the steam coming out from them? They are so hot. Well, I'm going to put some butter on here, and this one is for Papa Bear. And I am going to get another one, and this one is for Mama Bear. Let me get some butter down on these. Jelly would be good also. The rest of these are going to go for dinner. Nicholas is with us today, so let's get one for a baby bear. Oh, they're so hot. Nicholas is with us today, as I was saying, and so he loves these biscuits. The rest of them we're going to serve with our dinner. Let's see, let me get mine. Where was Mama Bear, Papa Bear? Let's see. Well, is that mine? No, let's see. Baby Bear, which? I'm just going with that one. That's Mama Bear's. Yes. Oh, I've got to go. I've got to go for 2 bites. Oh, it's so hot. This is so good, guys. This is so good. I'm going to get this bowl that has my tea towel in it, and I'm going to get the rest of these biscuits and put them in and cover them up to keep them warm until dinner is served. Oh, guys, try this. It's not hard at all. Don't be afraid. Get this on your table. Get this to your family. It's better than any roll that you can buy. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.